Aries, this is Tara with Ariana Stark. This is your forecast for October 2020. Let's just dive into your reading. Like always, I will rely on tarot for your reading, and I'll also use some oracle decks, maybe a love oracle or some decks by Denise or which is the gateway oracle card which we have here. This is the deck, and I also use angel therapy card by Doreen Virtue. Aries, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order, so take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Towards the final days of September, stepping into October, we have the Three of Cups. I definitely feel that Aries, you were in a mood to socialize, you were in the mood to have fun. I think for many of you, you had made gains through friends and acquaintances, or maybe you had even heard from them. Largely your social contacts or your contacts was helping you to move forward in life. Other than that, I also feel that you were concerned about the health of a loved one. Maybe somebody younger than you was also a cause for concern. For Aries, I also feel that those who were in an on-again, off-again relationship, maybe you had reconnected with someone. Obstacles to overcome this month, we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, certainly there'll be those moments when you will be feeling that there's no headway or you're making no headway in life. Maybe you'll be concerned about your financial condition, or your career could also be a cause for concern for you, Aries. Other than that, I also feel that there'll be momentary tensions, no doubt, but then later you will realize that it was all futile and you'll be relaxed and happy later. Some of you may also have issues with your mother or with a maternal figure, so try to bury the hatchet and move forward. Largely, you need to improve your relationships, or you need to blow the pipe of peace to make yourself happy and to feel fulfilled. Influences for the month, we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is Wands, as you know, is a fire energy, and this is your energy which is coming into the month. So as an influence factor, Knight of Wands, certainly someone who's moving about or who's quite up and about. Maybe you'll have to adjust to the changing circumstances or the changing schedule. You have to adapt. Other than that, for Aries, I also feel there'll be excess communication. But while working, you should not overlook the details, because it's a possibility that you may feel that you have ignored some vital points and you would want to review the task. So you have the go-getter attitude, no doubt, so you will want to cut through the obstacles and you want to move forward. Sometimes you should also hold your tongue, because there's a possibility that you could be accused of being meddlesome, or you may be finding that people could say that you put words in people's mouth. So watch your tongue, no doubt. This is a productive period. Despite the interruptions that are going to be there, you will move forward and you will forge ahead. Some colleagues may also behave as though that they don't want to come to the rescue, or they don't want to help you, so you could be put out because of them. Sometimes you may also find that you'll have to do away with a routine task and focus on whatever is urgent and pressing. The first 10 days of October, we have the Knight of Cups. Like I said, for Aries, I feel that I'm picking up that there'll be reunions, no doubt, in this month. So you have to find time for people who are entering your life. In the first 10 days, it would be better that you would avoid arguments. You may also be quite put out because someone could want to assert herself or himself, and you feel that you're always being sidelined and your point of view is being ignored. So this could unnerve you a bit. There are also times when you could be accused of being self-centered, or maybe you're the one who's holding on too tightly to things, but you believe that you've always been open-handed and generous. Again, in the first 10 days, you have to find time, because you'll be finding yourself stressed out because you have a lot to deal with, or maybe there's more on your plate. Basically, also, I think for many of Aries, I think if you're trying to promote yourself on the social media, then you'll have to find ways to do so, because maybe you need to get a grip of how to move forward. Maybe there'll be trial and error with respect to social media in case you're promoting yourself and you don't know how to handle certain issues on social media. So it would be advisable to take help. Still, I think positive feedback is quite likely for Aries in the first 10 days of October. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th October, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, in these days, you will be planning for the future. You will be reevaluating your goals. You may also be gripped by nostalgia in this period. Maybe you will be thinking about your ex or someone whom you've shared a good relationship with. Other than that, Aries, I also would warn you that you should be careful because there could be that malfunctioning gadgets, or maybe the internet speed is not to your liking. Basically, this is also going to be a good period for you for making financial gains in case you have invested in mutual funds, or in case you have invested in the stock exchange. Then you could come away making gains and you'll be happy with it. Aries who are also working, I think this is the best time to ask for a raise or for a hike. In fact, you may get more than you have bargained for. Some of you may also be planning about the future, and if you're cutting deals or if you're making deals, then you should ask for more than what you think you should, because this is, in the end, it is going to be you who will be laughing all the way to the bank. Towards the final days, that is towards 21st to 31st October, we have the King of Cups. I feel many Aries, you could take on the role of an advisor. Maybe you could also be coming across as a healer or somebody who's got legal acumen. Some of you may also take the help of somebody like that. Maybe someone is in the legal profession, or someone who is a doctor or in the medical field. In this period, you should definitely follow your instinct, and you shouldn't curse fate for the roadblocks that are there in your life, and you should find alternatives to problems that surface rather than being too downcast or too down and out because of the problems. We all have to adjust to the changes, and we all have to move forward if we want to make any headway. It is also the time when you need to act slyly, because that will allow you to have your way. Some of you may also feel that your family members are hardly supportive of you. Maybe there are other people who are helping you out, or other people are rallying around you. But you could definitely do with some support with respect to your family members. You should also be careful of those whom you're dealing with. I mean, in case you feel that somebody wants you to make allowances, then you should stay firm at work or otherwise also in a professional setup, meaning that I think you should press for what you want rather than allow another person to walk over you. On the love front, we have the card Surrender, and we also have Forgiveness. I think Aries, you need to surrender to whatever fate has in store for you. Sometimes we feel that we have to give in a relationship. If it's not working out, we have to give in to whatever the universe has in store for you. I also feel that in case you are in a relationship which is full of hardships or which is not working out, you should forgive the person whom you are dealing with. Single Aries, I think you can expect proposals coming your way, but then maybe you are disinclined with respect to that. Those who, on the other hand, those who have someone on their mind, or maybe in case you fancy someone, you will continue to keep an eye on that person. Maybe you will be doing so on the social media. Sometimes you may also feel that your crush and you have the same thoughts, or that you are thinking along the same lines. So it's a connection which is made in the heavens. I think also that many of you, like I said, you could turn down proposals, or you could leave someone dejected because you make it plain that you're not interested in the person. I think in case you have someone on your mind also, this is not the best time if you want to make an offer of love, because you may feel that the person could not be welcoming. He may reject your advances as well. Those who are already romancing, I think you'll have to find time for each other. Maybe there'll be hectic schedules, or your work could keep you too preoccupied, so you need to find time for each other. Whatever it is, your lover will definitely reaffirm his love for you. Sometimes you may also be discussing work-related strategies. Maybe you should be more romantic by reading extracts from books, or maybe you could share some poems or something like that. Married ones, I think you need to avoid those quarrels. Aries, you may find that younger people could try and instigate your spouse or your person, and this means that there could also be more aggression in the relationship. As a man, I think you should be more tolerant of your partner. But whatever it is, I think Aries, it is your spouse who will come to your rescue, who will do the needful when you require his assistance at work or something like that. Those who are already in a third-party situation, or those who are in an extramarital relationship, I think you need to be very careful, because I think you want to go ahead or you want to move forward with the relationship, but then this person could be a bit coming across as someone who is fearful of commitment. So I think the surrender card comes into play here for you. This additional messages that I'm picking up for Aries for this month of October is hearing messages from Spirit. There could be signs around you. There could be also some of you are clairvoyant or some clairaudient. So you need to focus, or if there are songs around being played, maybe there's something there's a message which is being conveyed in the lyrics. So be mindful of that. Another card we have here is manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. So think positively and manifest whatever is it that you desire, because the angels are there guiding Aries in this month of October. I hope, Aries, you liked your reading for October 2020. This is Tara with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. I would also like to add here that we have the weekly love reading, which covers all 12 sun signs. You can have a look at that. It's in the playlist as well, so that you can move with the timestamp given, so that you can proceed to the reading that you desire for your sun sign, that is. Aries, I would also be happy if you would share this video, or if you would subscribe to my channel. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.